welcome to Sunset Seekers. You know, we are so very honored when people like you stop by to check out our videos. So thank you for stopping by. Now, if you're new to our channel, we do mostly state park campground reviews. So if you're looking for a good state park to take your RV in the states of Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Louisiana, you should hit that subscribe button. I think you'll find some very interesting content. We have quite a few campground reviews in our video library, so you should check those out. But state parks are not just about RV campgrounds. They also have tent camping sites. They have lodges. A lot of them have wonderful hiking and biking trails, and we cover all of those things in our videos as well. Now, it's been almost 4 months since our last camping trip. The weather has not cooperated with us much this year so far at all. Back in February of this year, we had a snowstorm, which is very unusual for the East Texas area. We had record low temperatures. It was something we're not used to seeing in Texas at all. And then we had a couple of other trips that were scheduled, but the weather was not really cooperative. It was rain in the forecast, or just for whatever reason. So we were really due for a camping trip. We're very glad to be here. It is Easter weekend. We're here at Sequoyah State Park in Oklahoma. Our last camping trip was in Robbers Cave, Oklahoma. So if you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check that out right up here. There will also be a link in the description below. Robbers Cave is a beautiful state park. There are some surprisingly beautiful places in the state of Oklahoma to take your RV. They have some wonderful state parks. So if you haven't considered camping in the state of Oklahoma, you should. There's some great places to camp. Now, we just got here yesterday at this campground. It's not quite what we're accustomed to, but it is a very nice campground, and we will take you around to check out some of the other campgrounds in the area and make some recommendations for you. And that's one of the reasons why I make these videos, because when we were researching this state park, there weren't really any videos that showed what the RV campgrounds looked like. All I could go by was the map representation, which, you know, you can't really learn a whole lot from a map representation. All the campsites are a little bit closer together than we're accustomed to seeing at a state park. There's not a whole lot of shade in this area, but this campground still has a lot to offer. It's a very nice campground. You can tell that this is pretty new. All the concrete is pretty brand new. Sequoyah State Park has a lot to offer. There's a lot of stuff to do here. It's on a beautiful lake. There's a wonderful golf course here. They have riding stables, lots of hike and bike trails, and they also have a lodge that is pretty spectacular that we will show you later. So I'll show you around the campsite to just give you our initial impressions. We are actually in site 10, and what I did not realize was this is a handicap spot. So it has an extra wide concrete pad here. This is a pull-through site, as you can see. A lot of campers have pulled out and left this morning, as you can see. Very, very wide concrete pad here. That's our barbecue grill there. Lantern hook. Wonderful concrete picnic table here. And nice little artwork from the last ones that were here before us. Now, this is the Choctaw camping area, and all of the campsites in the Choctaw area are full hookup. So that's something to take note of if you're wanting to book reservations here at Sequoyah State Park. All of the sites here in the middle are pull-through sites, and then the back end sites over here on this side over here, that's site number 21 right there. This is site number 22. And you do have a little bit more privacy with these back end sites here, because behind your campsite is a wooded area there. I mean, you still have campers pretty close to you on either side, but if you're wanting a little bit more privacy, you might pick a back end site. Now, here is the road that's on the north side of the Choctaw camping area, and just down below there are tent camping spots right by the lake down there. Nice little area down there. Up this way over here is a nice walk trail, and then if you carry the road on down that way, that heads on down to a day use area and more tent camping. Now, this is something that's pretty cool that we discovered last night as we were exploring the camping area. There's a little walk trail right here. And if you'll notice on the walk trail, there are these little lights in the trail. All the way down. All the way down the trail. And if you follow this trail down, it's about a quarter of a mile. and it leads to a bathhouse that's down over here by the day use area. Very, very cool area over there, and I'll show you that a little bit later. But there were lots of people here when we pulled in, and just about everybody. There's lots of people have left today. It is actually Easter Sunday, and as you can see, all of these sites here have all left this morning. There's a bunch of people moving out, all these people, so this place is going to be pretty empty. Now there's another slight drawback to this camping loop, and that is that the bathhouse is a distance away. It's down that walk trail that I was showing you earlier, and it's a pretty considerable distance. It's about a quarter-mile walk down to the bathhouse. Site number 4, and these are all pull-through sites on this side also. And next to it, of course, is campsite number 12. This is the one that's right next to us.
So we've taken quite a bit of time looking at the Choctaw RV loop, both from the air and the ground, and we showed you these sites just to give you an idea of what to expect when booking a site at the Choctaw Campground. Now we're going to venture out to the other 2 RV campgrounds to show you the options that you have in relation to the RV sites. We don't want this video to wind up being 45 minutes long, so we'll give you a quick ground tour of the remaining 2 RV loops and then move on to show you the rest of the park. We'll resume our tour with the Cherokee Campground, followed by the Seminole Campground. we've looked at the RV campgrounds, but there is still a lot more to see here at Sequoyah State Park. From here we'll show you a few of the highlights from the hiking and biking trails that we discovered, followed by a brief look at the tent camping areas, the golf course, riding stables, and the Paradise Cove Marina. From there we'll take a quick tour of the Nature Center, and then we'll show you the awesome cabins that the park has to offer that make for a wonderful alternative to tent or RV camping, and have some of the best accommodations that we've ever seen at a state park. And speaking of the best accommodations we've ever seen at a state park, our final stop will be at the spectacular Sequoyah Lodge. That is by far one of the most impressive that any state park has to offer, and it also has a wonderful restaurant inside that we'll tell you about. Now, if you're thinking about booking reservations to Sequoyah State Park, we think you'll find the rest of this video to be very informative, even if you're an RV camper and just wanted to know a little bit about the RV sites. And hopefully, if you watch this video to the end, you'll have a much better idea of what Sequoyah State Park has to offer. So please, stick around to the end, and thanks again for watching.
Lots of cabins here to choose from. These are all like duplexes here. There's 336, 335. This is 348, 351. They have some wonderful cabins here at Sequoyah State Park. If you don't have an RV, you don't want to tent camp, hey, this is a great option right here. And these down here on the end are really cool. I'm gonna go down there and check out the deck on, I think this one down here. I don't think there's anyone in that one, so I'll go down there and check that out real quick. Okay, the cleaning staff has been kind enough to allow me into one of these cabins to check them out while they've just finished cleaning. This is cabin number 362 here, and we'll go inside and just to give you an idea of what the accommodations look like. They look pretty nice. Flat screen TV there. This is a very smells and looks very clean in here. Everything is very, very clean. The cleaning staff has done a great job. Very, very nice accommodations. Love these. I mean, everything, just about everything. These wooden blinds here, everything's in good shape. All the bedding looks really, really clean. This is really, really nice. And the bathrooms is very nice. Like the shower here. Yeah, these are pretty awesome. I'm gonna turn these off here. And that is the refrigerator down there. I was wondering what that was because it looked kind of like a dishwasher, but it's not. Convection oven there. And I do like the fact that if you have a larger family, you could rent both sides of this, and there's a door that goes through to the other side. And I like this stonework here. It's really cool. Let's check out this deck. These are pretty awesome right here. I love these kind of Adirondack style chairs right here. They're very comfortable. Nice comfortable accommodations for sitting out here on the deck, especially later in the evening and just taking in the views of this lake right here. So that was pretty cool of the cleaning staff. So kudos to the Oklahoma State Parks people here. They've been very nice and accommodating.
Situated on the shores of Fort Gibson Lake, the Sequoyah State Park Lodge is not only the largest of its kind in the state of Oklahoma, it's by far one of the most unique places to stay at any state park. The lodge is surrounded by tennis and basketball courts, hiking trails, a fishing pier, and a spectacular swimming pool that can be found in the lodge courtyard. Also close by, as we've covered earlier in this video, is a golf course, riding stables, 45 cottages, or cabins as we like to call them, and plenty of lake shoreline for boating, fishing, or swimming. Boasting 104 guest rooms, the lodge has a really neat retro 60s vibe to it, but the accommodations are updated, new, and very comfortable. We also had an opportunity to dine at Swadley's Foggy Bottom Kitchen while we were there, which offers casual dining with a relaxed atmosphere just inside the lobby of the Sequoia Lodge. The food was excellent, the staff was friendly, and we highly recommend stopping by for lunch or dinner. The Sequoia Lodge is a wonderful alternative to tent or RV camping, and it's something you should definitely check out during your stay at Sequoyah State Park. Thank you so much for watching this video and following along with us on our journey, and we hope that our video has inspired you to visit Sequoyah State Park. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Also, if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to follow us on all our future journeys.